Alright everyone, it's that highly anticipated time. It is a wrap-up, and not just any wrap-up, it is my double solo road trip wrap-up for metal detecting upstate New York, Massachusetts, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do this in 2 or 3 parts, and by that I mean not videos, but just parts of finds. So starting off with, I'm going to call them, quote, basic finds, but all good finds. Again, everything I'm showing you and I found was awesome. Great find. Everything was a great find, great trips. I'm just repeating myself again. But anyways, yeah, these are just non-amazing finds, I guess we could say. We'll start up here with the wheat cents. Got 15 of those, pretty solid. They were minted from 1909 to 1956. Just something quick about them, and they are called a wheat cent because they have stalks of wheat right there. So there you go. And again, New York City, so apologize for the noise. We will move left and jump around all around. These 2 pieces, this I think I was told was a bingo piece perhaps. Pretty cool. I only heard it because of the metal ring around it. And then this piece, which I don't know what it is, still similar but has, I don't know, a bigger rim edge around it, but also plastic middle. We got a skull here. Thinking a squirrel. Got some teeth. Another teeth or a tooth. Some other parts here and there. I'd like to really find a antler shed. I know it's not the season now. I think that might be fall or spring. I think it's fall. Actually, I don't know. But I know it's not now because, yeah, I was told this is not the season. So hopefully gonna find one of those one day. Got ourselves, every time we get a bucket lister, I will mention it. So this is just a bike reflector, so nothing too crazy, but a bucket lister nonetheless, so you can check that off. Bike reflector, I guess another one is drawer pull. Pretty old. I thought there was some design on the front, but just looks like corrosion. Not sure what I'll do with this. Maybe throw away. These are all question marks. This is a question marks as in do I keep them or do I not? This is a Rivet, pretty old one, but they seem pretty common in older areas. But I think it's my first, second, third one, but we'll see about that. Then we got ourselves another Rivet. It says someone told me this could have been something for a gun or gunpowder, something related with firearms. Definitely not my strong suit. And then we have this little snap button, probably from jeans. It says United Car. And just a quick little background about them. I found that in a 1890s backyard, but that is not that old. It is from the 40s. The company dates back to 1929 when the car company merged with United States Fastener Company to create United Car. Yeah, as I said, I think this is from the 40s, around maybe the World War I, World War II area. I mean, sorry, World War I, haha. World War II, sorry, 40s. We will go to, we'll start down here with 3 Chuck E. Cheese tokens. They're from the 95, 95, 96, which is crazy because they are pretty old already at this point. Chuck E. Cheese was founded in 1977. Unfortunately, due to COVID and Corona, they are $1 to $2 billion in debt. So it looks like they will no longer be existing if there are any brick and mortar. I think there are, but if there are any brick and mortar stores, they will be closing down most likely. And I was told by the homeowner that I found these that there wasn't a Chuck E. Cheese for many, many, many miles. So again, my first, but they're just tokens, new tokens. So they'll go to my token collection. Next, we'll go to the cars. This is just a made in China, nothing special. Opa, sorry about that. And we got this nice one, 1975 Hot Wheels Corvette Stingray. I believe they call that the Tiki Blue model. And the third car here, 2000 seared tuner. I keep wanting to say seared tuna as a fishing guy, but it is not. So seared tuna. Oh, I said it, seared tuner, not seared tuna. Try and say that 10 times fast. Then we got marbles. We got 3 regular, quote unquote, regular meaning glass, and 1 clay marble. Which, if you go back and watch the videos, I found this in a hole with a filter or something. So that's just a My first clay marble found in a hole, second marble ever found in a hole. And we will go to this unfortunately folded over play money. It says 2 bits play coin, and I believe there is a horse on the back. This is from the 60s from a company called Tracy's, which is in Massachusetts, which is where this was found as well. So pretty cool. Yeah, and I did a little history. Bits is a kind of a like a general term for money. In the United States, it's kind of from the colonial era. It refers back to the Spanish money that we were using. If you want to know more about that, just Google bits money and you will learn all about that. There's more to the story just than the word bits, and then the word 2 bits. The phrase comes from that as well. Again, back to how we were using Spanish. Americans were using Spanish coinage in the 1700s before we had our own money that we were making later on, or when we became a country. And then we have, we'll do this second to last. This is pretty cool. These are, some of you guys are saying they're just, pruners, shearers. I was told they could be all kinds of things, for the garden, for sheep, for all that stuff. But I'm gonna go with just, normal pruners, probably from the mid-50s, mid-1900s. When I first found this was covered in iron and just a lot of garbage and corrosion and dirt. But I was able to get this moving so far. And then I was able to get, some writing. I think it might be a Falco company, but you can see there it says number 8C46. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing just some more, soaking this in vinegar. It would be pretty cool if I get them to work again. Maybe eventually we'll have to do some WD-40, maybe some electrolysis, but already looking much, much better. There's still one more clump right there in the back. Right there of iron, I'll get that off. And actually I can probably pop that off right now, but we'll do that right after. And last but not least, we got a bracelet, nothing precious. It's actually my second one. You can see right there, Spidel USA. It was started in 1867 in Germany by a man named Friedrich Spidel. So it's a pretty common, I don't know if it's a jewelry company or accessory company, but yeah, pretty cool. And have some pictures of stuff, historical pictures relating to my finds after this, and then hopefully after that there will be another wrap up with some other cool finds, this time with some silver and some pretty cool old finds. Stay tuned. Part 2 of the goody goodies, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I do have some notes here just to get some facts out, some history, some good stuff, some knowledge, so I can teach you guys something as well as show you some pretty cool stuff. So in no particular order, I guess we'll start left to right. We have the car. Unfortunately it's crushed and broken into 4 pieces, but we have all the pieces. And one thing I noticed after cleaning, again, New York City, apologies for something exactly like that. But anyways, yeah, after cleaning this, I noticed it has some patterns and some color. And I was able to see some writing. Right there it says USA, and I was able to read, it says Made in USA. It could be a, I don't know, Tootsie Toy maybe. It's the only car company that I know that made car toys. So I'm not sure the year, maybe 30s, based off of the style of the car. So pretty cool. Unfortunately it's crushed, but yeah, 2 wheels there. 3rd wheel, 4th wheel, as I say, complete. And then we have the hose nozzle, which is a bucket lister, still works and all of that. And then we'll go to these 2 buckles, no dates or anything on them, but I would guess, late 1800s, early 1900s. This one's pretty cool, shiny with the heart here. This one's really nice, it's got pattern on it, some nice, as we call it in the game, some fancy on it. Very happy with those 2 buckles. My first 2 buckles are clasps, or whatever they are. Excuse me. Then we have another bucket lister, only part of a harmonica reed. So hopefully one day we'll find a complete one. And it's crazy how common these finds are in old sites. But you know, nowadays everybody has a phone and stuff, so we're very entertained and stuck with that, unfortunately, most of the time, to be honest. But back in the day, yeah, this was a big form of entertainment, was a harmonica. It seemed like everybody had one of these in their pocket. Then moving to the right, we have a piece of a cap gun. This is from a Hubley, most likely, probably from the 60s. Just a piece of it, like I said, and like you can see. And we'll go up here. It says, built by Graham Brothers, Detroit. And doing some research, that was a car manufacturing company. They actually were, they merged kind of with the Dodge company. So basically it was Dodge, I'm gonna go to my notes, like I said, it was Dodge engines, and they were sold in Dodge dealerships. They made trucks in the 1910s, 1920s. And this specific plant, or at least, yeah, it says Detroit, so that plant only operated from 1922 to 29. And that was also the year that Graham Brothers, as the company name, was no more. So most likely this dates to the 20s, and then I think by the 40s they did contracts for World War II, and then that was about it. So pretty cool little tag. And we have this fuse, which I was told is fused, and it was a fuse. But after doing some cleaning, I was able to get some writing, and as you can see, it says Pyro-Tite trademark. It has a patent date. We'll get there hopefully. Oh, here we go. Bryant, patent 42709. So this is from a fuse from 1909. So pretty cool that it has writing on it and a date. And this part right here is the mineral mica, and it's used as an insulator. It's non-conductive, and it can be made into thin little sheets, as you can see right there. So this was probably gonna go in the trash, but now that I have a date, some writing, and an age, it will be saved. Moving up, just forgot these two. This was given to me by someone who I met upstate New York, who I actually met up with twice now. Big shout out to Adam. Thank you for these coins, of course, and again, thank you for the 2 spots that we went. I guess I can point out what I found there. We found this stuff up there, this pin, this, yeah, we'll get there. We'll have to get there too. Wow, I'm all over the place. So these 2 coins are the Franklin half. Got Benjamin Franklin on it. I think it's a very beautiful coin, and I feel like some of you guys out there don't even know that these exist. So very cool. They were minted from 1948 to 1963. They're 90% silver, like the dimes and the quarters. And then moving to the left, we have it is a 1878-75 Netherlands coin, 10 gulden or guilders, pictures William III. And it's a popular and fun way to keep gold bullion instead of just having, like a gold bar or, invest in gold. You can get gold that's just a coin. So pretty cool. Then we have the top to a condom tin. So 3 Merry Widows. The older ones of these had a lower price range, and on the bottom it said Agnes. Let me get the 3 names very quickly. Yes, so there's Agnes, Mabel, and Becky was the 3 women, well, I'm assuming, who founded the company. Well, based off of it, probably dates back to the 20s to the 40s. This was the prophylactics were illegal back then. So this was a way of marketing it in a way that got around it. So interesting that, during the Great Depression, it was illegal to have prophylactics. So the more you know. So this is another reason why I love metal detecting, because things you find gives you a story, and you discover things you never knew. And here's a pin and a brooch. The middle stone has fallen out, so I'm not going to move it too much. But again, after I cleaned it up, you can see there's some gold. I'm assuming some gold gild coming out, and some nice patterns, design, beautiful, fancy. The pin in the back is broken, but really, really cool find. And continuing along, we have some sugar tongs. As you can see, it says the Jensen's, which was a sugar, or not sugar company, it was a candy company. I wasn't able to find too much about it, unfortunately. Do I have anything on it, to be honest? I guess I don't have anything on it. I wasn't able to find much. There was more popular brands at the time that manufactured similar things, so I found a lot about those, but probably to the 20s to the 30s Art Deco era, but really cool. I mean, look at the fancy, beautiful. Wasn't sure what that was when I first found it. Moving down, we have the bottom to a salt or pepper shaker. It says Sterling VL. The VL is for Vincent Lolo, who was a native Italian who moved to Brooklyn, and him and his family produced silver items from the 30s to the 50s from Brooklyn. So interesting that I found this in Western Mass from Brooklyn, but things travel. And it's pretty. So unfortunately it's broken, but it's cool to think and to know that people had Sterling salt shakers. It's such a simple, basic item, object that you have in your house, but can have pride and elegance to it. We'll move on down here, and speaking of that, I guess we'll stick with the silver. We got a silver Rosie. This is a Roosevelt, 1952, 90% silver. They were silver from 1946 to 1964. Here's my first silver spoon, all silver. Fortunately, the maker's mark got smushed, or I should say chopped, or I guess most likely from a lawnmower. Let's just show you the difference between three spoons. This is pure sterling silver, and these are plated, so you can see how these are fading and deteriorating. Here we have, these two spoons are the same manufacturers. It says Rogers in 1880 on it, or 1881 or something on there. And then you can see it has a grape pattern, which is the vine or the vineyard. That's the name of this set. And we have another W.M. Rogers plated spoon. I wasn't able to date this one, but I'm assuming newer. And just a little backstory about them. It was William Hazen Rogers. He was one of the Lee brother, and then it was his two brothers, and I believe his son. So this is called the William M. Rogers Company. Very popular spoon company. I think all my silver plated spoons, these two, and I found a third or fourth that I gave to the homeowner. That could have also been Rogers. So if you see Rogers spoon, it's most likely silver plated. So pretty cool. Spoon bowls, very common find as well. Moving down to 3 Mercury Dimes. It's actually Lady Liberty, who looks like Mercury. These are also 90% silver, produced from 1916 to 1945. And then we have a silver George Washington, also 90%. They were produced from 1932 to 1964. And we have a beautiful silver, sterling silver band. Very nice. These are all found in the same little area. We have a buffalo nickel because of bang. These are very hard to get the dates. They usually rub off the quickest first on most coins. They were produced from 1913 to 1938. Moving up, we have a sterling cross with the name probably Cappy, which is probably a nickname for somebody. Captain of a ship, captain of a who knows what team. But we have a nice sterling Jesus pendant. Then we have this piece. This is the back of it, a pin. I wasn't able to get any information about this. Maybe Knights of Pyria, something someone might have mentioned. But if anybody recognizes this, I'd love to know. It's beautiful. I mean, it's detailed. It's got to be, I'm going to guess 1800s. It was founded in a late 1800s home yard. So I'd love to get some info on this. So if anybody knows, please comment down below. Whoop, please don't break. And then moving up, finishing, we got the Rosie. We'll do this, my first pocket knife. Really, really cool. Unfortunately, the blade rusted away, and that's where all the info would have been about the knife, would be on the base of the blade. But I was able to clean it up with vinegar. Vinegar is a very good tool to clean certain objects. Don't do everything, and please do some research before. But yeah, clean this up, soaked it in there, was able to clean it up very nicely. And we have this beautiful fishing lure. And as a fisherman myself, marine biologist, this was a really, really cool find and just really something unique. I feel like, yeah, people don't find this. This is, again, why we do it. Just the odd objects we find, but they can be very personal to the finder, to the homeowner, to wherever, but also just cool. I believe this dates back to the early 1900s. I'll provide a picture of that, of what it looks like, and then kind of the, I think it's the patent of it. And then moving to these 4 beautiful old items. We got 2 buttons that still has a piece of wood in it. This beautiful 1700s flat button, probably 1700s buckle, but beautiful. Still got the tines, or the, I forgot what those are called. Those are tines are on forks. But yeah, those are still there. They're kind of rusted away, as you can see with the iron. Then a beautiful old buckle, probably from the 1800s. But I need to clean. I haven't done anything with this, but you can see. Yeah, see it says gold. So that'll be gold gild. This dates back to the 1830s, 1840s, thanks to the help of Facebook. So I believe that is all. A big thank you to everybody I met along the way. A big thank you to you guys for watching, supporting, liking, commenting, and following me along the journey. And to everybody I met along the way, fellow detectorists, fellow history lovers, and just homeowners, really, to be honest. I've learned that people just also have a passion for history, and they're also curious of what could be buried in their own yard. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, and enjoy the pictures. Oh wait, I forgot. Bullets. I don't even know. We got a variety of bullets. Nothing terribly old. Let me see if I pull out a couple. Yeah, a couple of these. Let's see if I can get a musket ball. Got a musket ball somewhere in there. We got new ones, old ones, shot ones, fired ones, smashed ones. We got a rifle casing. Ah, here we go. Musket ball. Cool one like this. But yeah, just a variety of bullets. So, yep, thanks for watching, guys.